Guys, the Chickens here bringing you another Boo Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be switching it up a little bit because we are on a bit of a break from Warships, and I just kind of wanted to talk about some stuff going on the main base currently. So, the biggest thing is the addition of, this last update and the new Proto-Troops, but the thing is we don't know when and if they are coming at all. So before we get into it, guys, I want to give a big shout out to everyone that has been using the code chicken in the shop, except for apparently the chicken himself. They do expire every week. So oh yeah, that's getting fixed in the update. So if it's still like this, you can just make any letter a capital and then it works. Yeah, so that's getting fixed in the update, which is going to come out any day. My hunch is later today, early this morning, is probably when we're going to see it. That's not based on anything, just that's my guess. I doubt it'll take them till like Friday or anything later, because typically we do sneaks, and typically we do sneaks and then it comes out, like within 2 to 3 days later. So early this week, if not tomorrow, is going to be the chicken's guess for when the update comes. But with that, we're getting some new Proto-Troops, and the Proto-Troops have been weird. They came out. Let's get into some Dr. Terrence. We got the Tropical Dr. T. We'll just run through Azukas for the first little bit. Yeah, I don't know. It's been weird, right? Like, the Proto-Troops came out at first, and it was and we saw the engineer. And he came out. I think it was just randomly. I don't think there was any notice. I don't think we knew exactly when he was coming. And the engineer came out and kind of fell flat on his face. He wasn't that fun. He wasn't very good. They did tweak him, which is good. But I don't know. This is the weird thing. So Supercell does this in all their games. They bring out new troops, right? They bring out new stuff. 99% of the time, I would almost go as far as to say is 100% of the time, they do this in other games. Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, whatever. The new troop is Clash of Clans too. The new troop's always way too good. And that's just so people are excited to play him. They're like, oh, I got to get this guy. I got to buy a gem pack and make sure that I can get this guy because he's so much better than everyone else. And it's weird. It's like it's the opposite for Boom Beach. It's like the troops come out and they're not so good. Except for the bombardiers, I guess, and the heavy choppers. You could argue that, but I don't know. It's just weird for a troop to come out and have it do really badly, I guess, is the point that I'm trying to make. So we had the engineer, and everyone was kind of on the same page. He wasn't very good. Thankfully he is getting rework, and that being said, I do like the mechanic of the engineer. I think it's interesting. I like that he throws out the robo turrets, but at the same time, those are level 1 turrets. So your max level engineer doesn't really matter that he's maxed if he's throwing out level 1 turrets, because that's all he does, and the level 1 turrets are useless. They just die right away. So glad to see that that's getting a bit of a rework. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah. So there was the engineer. He was available for I think it was 7 days. We could get him and we could unlock him and upgrade him a little bit, and then it was and then it was all silent. And then it was like, well, is the engineer coming back? Like, I find it very strange that we're doing these daily events under this new UI, I guess you would call it, user interface, like the new graphics and stuff. And it's got the box there for the proto tokens, but there's no proto tokens to earn. Like, it just seems weird. It seems like it's not meant to be like that. That seems like it's a bug. That I think it's just one of those things that kind of got swept under the rug. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Just in my opinion, that's what I think. That we probably should be getting Proto-Troops every single week, because that's kind of how the cycle of evil was changed to. It was changed so that we could unlock Proto-Troops, and give more meaning or more incentive to play the daily cycle, right? So yeah, it's weird that they're not there. So, and then we had after the engineer, long period of time. What was it, 2 or 3 weeks before? Like, there was just nothing. Like, and then it was like, we getting new Proto-Troops? Like, are they on some kind of a cycle, or what's going on? And then we got the Cryo Bomber. Now, the Cryo Bomber, on the other end of the scale, he was very good. He was reasonably strong. There was actually some people using him in operations with success. You know, was he better than Zukas? No, of course not. But just the fact that he was that strong that you could mess around with him in some op maps, that's cool. Adds a little bit of variance to an otherwise pretty grindy game mode of operations. Not that he was huge in that, but you know, it just shows that he wasn't overly weak. And yeah, so and then the cryo bomber was good. I was happy with the cryo bomber. He seemed decent, and you know, that's kind of what we want out of a prototype. We want a wacky, like gimmicky kind of thing, but also usable. You know, I don't want to be punished for using the engineer, or I'm just going to be, you know, even less excited about playing the daily cycle, playing the daily events, because, you know, I'm not going to benefit from it. But if I can do that and I can use those tokens to upgrade the cryo bomber, hey, that's something we'd be interested in. So now here we are, guys, and we didn't even get to show you the newest Proto-Troops in the last sneak peek, which is fine, but it just seems like based on the previous cycle, what was it between Proto-Troops, like 2 or 3 weeks? So if it stays on that cycle, maybe it changes after the update. We get one every week, which would be great. But if it stays on that cycle, like it seems like we might not get to see the incinerator for like, I don't know, like a couple months. That seems a little. That seems like a long time to wait after a sneak peek. 8 weeks, which would be fine if, you know, if we knew that going in, like that wouldn't be a big deal. But I don't know. It's kind of weird that we're just in this space of waiting to see what's going to happen. So, you know, not that it's the end of the world, but it would be nice. So there's stage 6. Chicken's getting back in with all the Zukas. I'll show you an op attack after this again. Yeah, it's kind of fun, you know. I used to not enjoy the week time between warships, but I also think that it's good in some ways. It's nice to just kind of relax and play the main game a little bit and, you know, hit some ops with your buddies or whatever. Where's I going with that? Yeah, I'm in a new task force now that I'm going to show you. Alright, but let's get this down first, chicken. 1, 2, 3. And we are unboosted here, guys, so we got to be careful. With 1 gunboat energy statue. I still have my crab statue layout, so only having the 1 GBE is not really optimal for using all Zukas in operations or Dr. T or anything like that. I'm actually going to use 1 more smoke here, and then we're going to flare up this way. Okay. Then let's go. I think we're just got to hit. We got to hit 1. Oh, no. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. Yeah, we need more GB. Or I need to go back somewhere else. We can get creative, though. We got some time. Okay, so let's go with... Let's go with Bullet as the hero instead of Brick. I think this will work out really well, actually. Not Info. Select. And we'll try the exact same thing again, guys. I think we'll get it here. So we'll go, yeah, we'll go up a little bit more towards the right. Let's go 1, 2, and 1. Nice and delayed. Then we'll go right about over here. Something like that, I think. 1. And then we'll go 1, 2. And we'll smoke them right up back in here. A little bit more health on the Bullet. Now, Bullet should be able to hit that shock launcher with his taunt. I'm hoping, guys. If not, this is probably going to be a bit of a fail. But that's okay. Now, I think the problem was Bullet did taunt the shock launcher okay. But he also just got shocked by it and stood on top of everyone else, so... Maybe we should just go right at this and try to get 2 good shots off on it. Okay, we'll try it one more time. We can get it, guys. We can get it. Okay, we'll bring back the Zooks. Bring back the Brick. And here we go. Here we go. Okay. And I'll throw in one artillery right there. What is that? The iPad's messing with us. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go right back over here. 1, 2. Easy, easy, easy. Girls, you're getting a little crazy with that walk. I have no Zukas left. Alright, so this is another fail, but it was fun trying. It was fun trying, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed. Oof, man. If we did that a little cleaner, we would have had it for sure. But that's all the time I got for you guys today. Yeah, hopefully we see those Proto-Troops on a better cycle where it's not like every 3 weeks. Again, guys, I do appreciate anyone using the code CHICKEN in the shop. It expires every week, so you got to make sure to check it. And I got to constantly say it, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.